Okay, in this little video, I want to show you a problem similar to one of your homework problems in 3.3b number 9. Some students have asked about this one. You're trying to come up with a polynomial function with integer coefficients with degree 4, and it has zeros at -2, 2, and square root of 5. And the constant term, that's the last term, is -10. So here's how it works. First of all, since -2 is a 0, x plus 2 is a factor, right? That's the good old factor theorem. So you got a factor here. If 2 is a 0, x minus 2 is a factor. If the square root of 5 is a 0, x minus the square root of 5 is a factor. Now there's two things here. Since it has integer coefficients, you have to have the conjugate of this factor also. You see how it has to have degree 4? So the last missing factor has to be x plus square root of 5. When you multiply a number of times its conjugate, you're going to get x squared, in this case, minus 5. You see how you're going to have integer coefficients? If you didn't have that factor there, you would have square roots in your final polynomial, and that's not what you want. So that's the trick. The missing factor is the conjugate. Okay. Secondly, if the constant term is -10, that's the last term. We're going to put a constant, an arbitrary constant out here in front, and we're going to find out what it is, okay? Actually, it's not an arbitrary constant, it's an unknown constant, right? So, and in fact, that's a good idea. Always put an unknown constant out front, because that can help you answer some of the conditions. Here we go. So when you multiply these two together, you get x squared minus 4. When you multiply these two together, you get the first one squared minus the second one squared, so you get this. So we got that taken care of. Now, for the constant term to be -10, what is the constant term going to be? You don't have to multiply the whole thing out to actually see that. The constant term is going to be, this is 20, so 20 times a. When you distribute the a, that's going to be your constant term. If you want it to be -10, all you have to do is set 20a equal to -10, so a is -1/2, so you can leave it like this. You could multiply it out. You don't have to. You can leave it like this. All right, well, I hope that helps.